Okay, guys, and hopefully I have enough time today. I've been asked a few times, well, yeah, a couple times, to do my dynamite bath bombs. So today, that's what we're going to do. And I will try to be somewhat quick about this, but first off, to show you, you could do your bombs in, like, any color you want. You can do them whatever your color is. I'm going to do mine a light color because I want to have more so the effects of the embeds. So basically, you can use different molds. I'm actually getting my old boy to cut me up some really thick cardboard tubing that you can't like break or rip. It would be like really thick inner core tubing of things that you buy. So for now, since he hasn't cut those yet, what I've got is these are paper towel rolls cut in half. I also have very thick toilet paper rolls. The higher expensive toilet paper rolls have the thicker tube. So we're going to have a couple different sizes. Obviously the prices would be different. What I'll probably do, since I've only got 2 toilet paper ones, I'll just use one of those for a demo. The rest are all virtually pretty much the same size. They're the half of a paper towel roll. Okay, so that's what we'll be using for the mold. We will also be using, for the wicks, I've got, different color pipe cleaners. Ideally, I would like silver and gold, or very sparkly, those sort of colors, but it doesn't have to be. I've got some, like, purpley red sparkly ones, if you can see that. We do have some gold, blues, greens. You can also use other colored pipe cleaners. You can use string. You can use colored yarn. You can use raffia. It depends on the look that you're going for. If you want it more rustic, you know, use the raffia stuff or some twine. Twine will look really cool because then it would look like the old type of, like a dynamite thing. But for me, for this sake, I'm going to use these. They're stiff. They're easier for me to work with. And then what we're going to do is embeds, and I will do that as we get rolling. So let me just pause you for a second because I have to watch the time on this tablet today. And we'll get rolling. All right? I'll see you in a few. Okay, I'm back, guys. I've added all my dry ingredients. I was just trying to figure out what I want for fragrance. So I decided on juicy fruit. The colors I'm having a hard time with. I think I'm going to just go for a light pink. That's what I was trying to figure out, is which pink to use. And I don't have any blue, like dark blue embeds. I apparently ran out of dark blue embeds. So, this is where I'm wondering, what do I want to use for... Oh, that's red 3. Apparently we can't use it anymore. Or, well, not in Canada. Apparently we can use it in Canada. That's more of a salmon pink. Should I go for a salmon or a light pink? You know what? We're just going to add my light pinky purple wherever I posted it, wherever it is. And I think this is it. And hopefully we'll get a nice light pink. Or should I go for the other red? I don't know. I'm confused. I think we're going to go for a red 7. That's what we'll do. Okay, I'm going to add in a red 7 here. Wherever she be. I'm not going to use the 40 because I don't like it. I do like it. I just don't like it for this. So, that's the red 7, if you can see that. It's a beauteous red. Hopefully you can see that. And you don't need a lot because, like I said, I'm not going to go dark red. That was probably way too much already. But we will find out. I love this color lake. So, we're going to use apricot kernel oil today. Yes, and I know I tell you guys, 4 tablespoons. But I do this by feel because I've done it so often that I'm so used to doing it. But you guys measure. Start out with 3. If you need to add an extra, add a 4th. And like I said, you'll know by feel if it's enough oil. Because it should be a damp texture before you have added anything. Like before you've added the alcohol or the witch hazel. And I'm going to take it easy with the witch hazel today because I don't want powdery bombs. These really need to be a hard texture, especially if you're like going to be shipping them or whatever, and you don't want them to break. Apparently, well, I did send a package of goodies to someone, and it was really sad because the first 2 bombs, they opened up. One was soft. I guess the air had gotten into it or something happened. And the one dynamite bomb was cracked in 2 places. So I was very upset because I know when they left, they were fine. But so far, out of about, I don't know, $60, $70 worth of bath bombs, only the 2 were broken. So touch wood. Let's just hope that the rest are still okay. And right now, I can already tell you that that is not enough oil. I did a big batch here. This is bling, but like quite a bit. Not, I won't say doubled, but it's probably about a batch and a half. So it's more than I usually make. Well, I shouldn't say more than I usually make. More than you guys see me make. When I do it on my own, I'm usually making this much because I'm usually doing a lot of bombs. Or big bombs anyway, because my bling bombs are a lot bigger than my other bombs. So, and I don't want to run out of all my room with me mixing here. But, oh, see, now we got a pink texture, which is not bad for a bomb. See how it's sort of sticking? But watch, it's like clumpity. We're not quite there. Hopefully when I do this next little mix, you'll see the texture that I'm talking about. Where I want it to be before you guys start spraying, okay? Let's move this, I don't know if you can see. I will try to show you. And like I said, this pastry cutter, oh my god, lifesaver, it's a lifesaver. Okay, so it gets right down the bottom, you mix in all that stuff, because you can see where it's not mixed. Sticking on there pretty good. Oh yeah, there's some white ones, see? You don't want any white specks in here. You want everything mixed, because sometimes, believe it or not, if you see white marks on your bombs, sometimes you guys think it might be warts. It kind of can be warts, but it's not warts in the manner that you guys are used to when it's from moisture. It can be a wart from non-mixed. It could be a non-mixed butter, it could be a non-mixed powdered, something, and it just kind of, you know, sticks out like a wart. So anyways, I think this is pretty good. I'll just show you. If I can take a clump. Okay, it's in 2 pieces, but it's pretty solid, right? But if I drop it from way up, whoa, okay, it'll break. That's how you know. Like, I should be able to get it in there, and that's the texture we want before we add our binder, okay? This is perfect. And I just made a mess shooting that stuff everywhere, didn't I? Good thing I have my own desk now. So I'm going to get my tray. Move a bit more stuff out of here. Let's see if I put it where it's supposed to be. Oh, yeah, flip over the fan, Tammy. Okay. Okay, 1 second. I'm just going to pause and relocate some stuff here. Okay, I was back. So, the texture is, as you can see, if I'm in the light, I'm sorry. It's a nice squeezable texture. It feels like when you dig down deep into the sand at the beach. It's got that cool, kind of a damp texture, but it's like, you could kind of make a sandcastle, but you know if somebody bumps it, it's going to crumble, okay? It's not dry by any means. It just feels nice and damp, but, you know, you couldn't mold a bath bomb with this. I mean, you could, and you think it would be great, but the second that you left it overnight, it would be a pile of powder in the morning, okay? So you cannot do this like this. Unless this was a butter bomb, and you were using butter instead of oil, that is the only way you would get this beast to stay. So, like I said, I'm going to go easy on the hazel, so we're only going to do a couple, if I can get it to come out. That's not coming out yet, hang on. Come on. There's 1. Come on. It's not coming out. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I just did 5 big, well not big, but 5 squirts of hazel. Let me move this over. 5 squirts of hazel in this big bowl. And this bowl is literally to about right there. It's almost full. Well, it's very close to being full, okay? So when I always get my hands in there, and yes, there's no poly in any of these yet. I haven't got my poly. I'm going to try, like I said, to do a couple experiments if my orders ever get in. Sapphire blue takes forever, and I don't know why. Last I looked, it was sitting for a whole week not doing anything. And then the payments and stuff had cleared, and it still says that it's processing. So that's going to be 2 weeks as of Monday. So I don't know what takes them so long, but it is crazy. Okay, and yes, I don't like this. I'm in there with my pastry tie. Okay, so now we're going to get the alcohol, and we're not using 99. This is either 50 or 70. I told you I like it. Yes, it activates a bit, but I love it. Makes your bombs hard. No powdery issues. It actually doesn't activate that much, so this must be the 70. Actually, it could be a combo of 70 and 50, because I just kind of put it all in the same sprayer. But it doesn't matter. It works great. And I really wish that I had my blues for my embeds. Alright, we're only at 11 minutes, so we're okay. I'm just watching because I only have enough to get to 26 minutes today. And you guys know how my videos always run 20 minutes plus. Well, I'm hoping that doesn't happen, but I can't guarantee anything. Alright, let's just get in there with my hands, get all the alcohol off the edges. And we're going to give her a couple tests. So, yeah, we're pretty good, but we're not there yet. So in goes some more. And you can be generous as long as you're not making your mix activate like crazy or turning into mush or dough. We don't want a dough. We just want damp. And don't forget, if you notice, this sprayer is a very, very, see, it's a very, very fine mist sprayer. So if you had a sprayer like this one, if you can see that, you would not spray nearly as much as I am, because you can adjust the streams and get more out. I still like it on spray wide because it's more of a mist and not, you know, not a big spray thing. This is a lot of mix in here. Wow. Well, my bombs are going to be a little bit pinker than last time. That's a beautiful red. I absolutely... See what I mean by I told you about how that red 7 is just such a... This was red, and I get such an amazing variation of pinks. Anyways, that looks to me like we are possibly good. Let's just see. She's good. Alright? That's the perfect mix. So, here we go. I'm just going to throw a couple and show you how I do it, and let's hope that this tablet can see what I'm doing. I may have to move you down a bit more. Let's just see if I'm knocking everything over. Please stay standing straight. Stay straight. I'm putting to see down my shirt. Never mind. Okay, we'll do a mini first. So, here is your little dude, okay? Can you see him? I'm going to have to go back farther. Okay, and I just take a little bit of mix. It's on a flat surface. I put in some. Okay, and I'm going to drop in an embed. And like I said, I go random, so it's whatever, but we're going to go for a green. I'm going to put this one in bump down, okay? Just because. Push it in a little bit. Put some more mix in there. The mix is loose because I was going to get all compacted. So that's green. Let's go for a purple. That's going in that way, the other way, so the flat ends to flat. We got some more in there. And I may only get one more embed. What color should we do? What should we go for? I don't even know what I just put in. Okay, let's just go for... We're going to go for a baby blue. It's a flat one, too. So in goes the baby blue. Okay. It broke a bit, but that's okay. I'm going to add a little bit more mix in there. I have my pokey. I'm going to stick it in just like that for a sec. I'm going to add some more mix around it. I go right to the top, but this is where it gets fun, because now you pick it up, you see the bottom? Well, I really start packing, and I mean I pack with my fingers. You see that? I pack it right in, and if it's not flush, then guess what? I fill it up so that it's flush. Back down on the tray. And you got to really give it pushes all the way around, okay? And that means, when I say all the way around, I'm meaning the side too, because sometimes you get air pockets in there, and those air pockets will cause your bomb to crack right there. So, and I like to fill it up even more, right to the top, because like I said, I'm not going to be able to push these ones out. These ones will be, the paper's going to be torn off. It's going to be the only way that I can get these bombs out, okay? So that's packed in there really well, all the way around the edges, like so. I feel a pocket right there. Sometimes you'll get an air pocket, and there's not going to be much you can do about it except for try jamming in some more. See how it kind of caved there at the bottom? So then I would just add some more mix to the bottom, to that cave spot, until you can't get any more in, okay? And put it on a flat surface for a sec to get the bottom really flat. And there's one. That's one, guys. Right there, one. So let's do a big one. A big one I can get more mix in. So in goes the bottom. You could start right off with an embed if you want to, but I always like to put a little bit of batter in there. So we're going to go blue. This will be flat side down, and they might not land right. If they don't land right, don't panic. Mix up some more mix. We're going to drop in a pink one. Oh, I need a red one in here too. So then we're going to go a little bit more mix. I'm going to add one of these bright fuchsia red ones because I love them. A little bit more mix. I'm going to add a green in there. Put that baby in some more. Put some more mix in. And I'm going to put in another red one, but a different one. And then more mix. And you can put one right at the top. The only thing is, when you start putting them right at the top, that's why I like my flat ones, they might get in the way of your wick. So then you just have to kind of stick your wick in off to the side. It's not a huge deal. You just kind of, you know, or you can stick it in the middle and then pack around it and move it around. So you just move it over to the middle like so, if you can. It's a little bit of playing, but it's fun. I like it. So now I have all these finger dents, so fill it in. Push, 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 push. Pick it up. Push, push, push the bottom. Oh yeah, there's a lot of give at the bottom, see? Sometimes I try to stick a stick down here and pack it. I do have, like I have this little stick here. You can see that I stick in sometimes to poke. Sometimes I had this one with the bottom on it and used it, but I just find actually it's been a lot easier to do it with my fingers, and it sort of lets the air, see? I find the air pockets, and it just works from there. So I might as well use the stuff on my tray here because I don't want to waste any bomb mix. So yeah, you just keep packing until you can't get any more in there. And don't worry about it. These, I haven't had any problems with them not floating. I don't know if it's because of the shape or if it's my mix. Excuse me, or what it is, but I really haven't had a problem. So I just wanted to share this with you. Like I said, when you do this, you let them sit now in their paper for a good 24 hours. I tried taking the other ones out about 8 hours and it didn't happen, so I just left them for another day. I put them on their sides. When I did get the paper off, I let them sit again. So it's like a total of like 2 days drying, okay? So it would be like, I'm sweating to death. It's very humid in my house, by the way, and I'm still doing bath bombs. So this should be interesting as to how they turn out. But I haven't had any problems the last few times. Like I said, it's really, really hot. The humidity factor outside is pretty brutal. AC is on upstairs, not down here. And usually the basement's cooler than downstairs, or the rest of the house, but just hasn't been for a while. I think kids doing laundry and whatnot. But anyway, so like I said, yeah, you just wait. Let it sit for 24 hours with the paper on, and then take the paper off carefully. You'll have to put a little snip with scissors and then peel it off in the lines that they show on the paper tubing roll, and then let it sit again for another day. I usually kind of come down and flip them around, put them on their sides, on their bottoms like this, in front of my fan right here, and just go like that. And honest to God, by the third day, fourth day, you'll be packaging. I don't just put them in tissue. I put them in my shrink wrap bags first. Shrink them, cut them, and then I, tie the bag up to about here, a little tough, and then I do the tissue and wrap them up like a stick of dynamite. But you can change these up. You guys can do layers of, I'm going to do a few different variations, but you can do anything you want with it. You can paint them when you're done. You can do layers, you can do different embeds, you can do toys, you can do rings like I've seen people do. Or that one guy did it for a surprise for his wife. But there's so many things. You could put little kids' toys in here. What better kid, it's like a surprise for the kid in the tub, but it's not just a bomb, but it's a toy. So, lots of fun things. Anyways, there you go. Little one's going to be, maybe I'll do a demo with a little one. I'm not sure. But anyways, I got to get moving because my mix is going to dry, although it's really good. It's really quite good in this deep bucket, so I'll be all right. But I will show you later when I'm going to unwrap them in a couple of days. So for now, guys, enjoy your Sunday. Happy Father's Day to all the men out there. I hope you guys get spoiled. Women don't get too spoily, unless, of course, it's, mutual. Anyways, guys, have a great day. I'll talk to you later.